This was disclosed by IMF Mission Chief for Grenada, Ms. Hudon Lin, as the Washington-based International Monetary Fund presented the preliminary findings for Grenada's economy following the recent IMF Article 4 consultation. The mission chief said efforts are needed to expand digitalization, which will address the identified gender gaps. The IMF statement identified training and apprenticeship programs as areas of focus.
We think, in general, entrepreneurial skills are very needed, and technical skills, especially related to information, computer, and technology, are needed. And these countries, and of course, depending on a thorough analysis of skill needs sector by sector, we recommend that the training program that is considered Imani program or other training program that is being upgraded by the government take into account sector specific.
Ms. Lin said the government needs to have a better understanding of why more women are not reaching the labor force.
For any identified gender gaps in either the participation, say the women given else equal, they are more likely to not participate the labor force. Investigative research or analysis has to be done to understand better why they choose not to participate the labor force. Is it because they are not willing to, or there are some obstacles that hold her back from joining the labor force? In the first case, then they may not need some actions from the government to support them, as long as they are happy not going to the labor force.
Mike Sylvester, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, said the government has already identified several priority areas for development.
The government has articulated the engagement in a lot of areas with respect to, for example, coding, the whole issue of just skills that we don't have now. And as you didn't say, for example, the whole issue of the marine sector, skills in that area. And generally speaking, just across the industry and the various sectors, just upgrading the various skills so as to basically help move that sector forward. So it's just not focusing on, as you say, just on the academics, but on the vocational and skill area.
Grenada's economy is projected to continue expanding in 2023, but at a slower pace of 3.9% as the tourism recovery matures and public investment scales back from a very high level. Nisha Peters, GBN News.